So for those of you who don't know me or you don't know much about me, I'm Dr. Kathy, and I am absolutely delighted to be here. So, heart source. Move into the front of your heart center. And now move into the back of your heart center. Feel yourself in both of those places. Move into the front of your third eye. And move into the back of your third eye. Send a beam of energy up from your heart to your third eye. And then send that beam of energy straight up to the center of the universe. Don't worry about where that is. And now straight down into the center of the earth. Now we're going to develop our healing and lecture room, and I want you to know that it doesn't matter when you're listening to this, whether you're listening to this live or you're listening to this 50 years from now. There is no time, and we're all together in one space on the inner plane. There's a floor of light below us, a canopy of light above us, pillars of light in each corner, with members of Archangel Michael's band from pillar to pillar to pillar to pillar to pillar. And there is a central pillar. And in that pillar, just invite whomever you wish. And I'm asking those from the inner plane who would like to come in to talk about is the information about the 1111. It's interesting, the very first one that I saw coming in was Athena. Kuan Yin, White Buffalo Calf Woman. We're having a lot of the women come in. Lady Portia. And here come Jesus and Buddha. When they come in, they're always talking, chatting with each other. Melchizedek. This is interesting. It says his name is Alton Camadon. I took the Melchizedek method from him for years and just really enjoyed it. And he transitioned. He says he ascended, and he is coming in. He's the one who taught me this healing lecture room thing. And invite whomever you wish to come in. Send a beam of energy from your heart to the central pillar. We're all connected. And I'd appreciate you sending a beam of energy to my heart. Oh, thank you. That feels so good. And the next one you hear will be Amma. Well, good evening there, dear ones. What a wonderful gathering we were having here on the 11/11. It's really much fun because you get to experience it. You experience it for 24 hours and somebody else experiences, and it goes around the entire planet, the experiencing. So we're going to talk about portals because the 11/11 is a bringing in of the energy, and it is a portal that is coming in. It's a portal you can go through. And so is the 12/12, by the way. And actually, each month, the 1/1, the 2/2, the 3/3, energetically there is a portal because there is an increase in the energy of the numerology that occurs with the 1 and the 1, the 11 and the 11, the 12 and the 12. So I'm going to talk to you about portals, and I'm going to talk to you about accelerating your ascension path. Now, it's important to realize, you have all probably heard of ascension, is that ascension is a graduation point. It is a graduation point in which you have expanded so much on the spiritual dimension that you are able to move in and out of dimensions much more easily. Most people, they've been focused in on that third dimension, and they've been in what we call the wheel of incarnation. And people look at that as a negative. That's because they don't fully understand that what you're doing is experiencing in physical form the truths that you learned on the other side when you're home. Kind of think of it as home being book learning. And the planet that you're on, whichever one you incarnate, and of course y'all are here on Earth, this is the experiment. This is the laboratory. This is where you actually experience things. You know that you are infinite beings. Could you say that each of you have different experiences of infinity? Are there different levels of infinity? That seems counter to what is said about infinity. You have capabilities within you to learn, to know, to experience anything you wish. And you came down here to experience what it was like to know love in a way that was limited. Now, there are many more things that come into the whole progress of this planet, the spiritual progress of this planet, this ascension of this planet, that we have time to go in. There are books and libraries that are filled with this information. What I want you to know is that you have a choice today, an opportunity today to say, yes, I align myself to the ascension energies. I align myself to the energies of moving into the fifth dimension. I align myself into knowing truly who is love, which is each one of you. What is love, which is an energy, and how you can best utilize this energy of love. Each one of you could make the decision to throw off all of your limitations today. You could make that decision. You could change all of your beliefs. You could let loose all of the pain that you have experienced and be in that place of divine detachment, knowing where it is you are and who it is you are. The 11/11 of this year provides you an influx of energy which is coming in and allowing you to experience more than you ever could. Now, some of you have left your heart because you've gone into your head. Go back into your heart. I want you to experience yourself as love. Think of the person that you love the most. For many people, it's grandchildren. They have a special connection with that grandchild. Feel that love for them, whoever it is, because I know it's not yourself. Now, my challenge to you, and this is something I've asked you to do before, my challenge to you is to love yourself at least that much. The more you know of love, the more you experience the love of yourself, the more you know about love. Love is the creative force in the universe. When you are in that place of absolute love for yourself and for others, you can create, you can manifest anything you choose. Now stay there in your heart center. You're in your heart source. So now we're working within the heart center. Good. Ask that the energies coming in right now at this moment from the 1111, and they are coming in strongly. Tell them thank you. Invite them into your energy field. Ask your healing team to integrate the energies. Feel that energy. Now ask, what one thing do I need to let go of today? Let something pop into your mind. You may already know it consciously. Just let it pop into your mind. Allow the energies of the 1111 to wash those things away. That one thing. Release your hold on whatever that is. You may be holding on to what a terrible person you are. You may be holding on to how you have failed in your life. You may be holding on to an anger towards someone else or to an institution. To allow the 1111 energies coming in through that portal of love. Allow them to wash that away, whatever it is. If you are holding on to an anger or a fear or a self-loathing that feels like it's a physical form, know that you may have a spirit that you don't want there with you. You have to let go of that energy so that the spirit can leave. Ask for the 1111 energies to transmute that energy now, to transform you, to release it. Yes. You are here upon this planet to be a light unto the world and to show who light is, to show that anyone can be light. That is what the Buddha was here for. That is what Jesus was here for. There is not just one light of the world. You are all to be lights of the world. And if you open your arms wide and accept the energy to come in into your heart and through your body and to remove anything that is not love, then, my precious ones, your light shines before all. Not that all will accept it, you understand. Because that much light is scary for people. When they themselves are not in light, that much light becomes frightening. And so they will respond in a negative way. They will try to push you away. It's okay. It's okay. Allow them to be on their path and you to be on your path. Let go of trying to change people other than yourself. And the way you change is to let go and to accept the energies coming in. Now I want to show you some fun things to do. And you can do this with energies on any day. It's just wonderful to do it at auspicious occasions where the energy is more intense. Your movements change your energy. Put your hands down by your second chakra. Now ask that the energy of the 1111, and keep your hands open like this, but down at your second chakra, and ask that the energy of the 1111 come in to the second chakra, like you're channeling it in, and feel, experience, know what happens. Even if you feel nothing, know that it is happening, transforming. And now ask, dear ones, ask or intend, which is a way of asking, that it not only goes through the second chakra produced by the physical DNA, that it may go into the second chakra produced by the crystalline DNA. That's 6 total chakras of second chakras. Feel that energy, ask for a further integration, just intend it, your healing team will do it. This chakra in the physical level is about power, your sense of power and how you manage the outside world. Well, think now from the whole aspect of transcending. I'm using that instead of ascension, of transcending. The power of the outside world is not just physical. It is not just about money. It's not just about sex. It is about abundance in every area of love, moving on to the other dimensions. It is your power in other dimensions, your power in the management of time. This one was laughing the other day because she was driving somewhere that she knew should have taken this amount of time, and it took twice as much. And then she was driving the same place the next 2 days later, and it took her half as much time as it should have. That is how time can change. And then from that sense of time in the outside world, outside of yourself, this is your inner world, this is your outer world. It is also the management of energies that come into you or surround you from other people. The energies of the 1111, this portal that is coming in, if you accept them and if you consciously work with them, as we just now were doing with the second chakra, you can go to universes and travel and get a sense of how to work with the energy there. Imagine being able to see deeply into stars and to see into what you call the past and to see what you call the future. Now take that same position of your hands and hold it to your third chakra. And again, ask for the energies of the 1111 to come in. Internal power, your own power. On the physical sense, by that I mean third dimensional, we are talking about how you manage the inner self. Feel that energy coming in. And know that your internal power, my dear ones, not only helps you to manage those feelings inside of yourself, it assists you in moving any further to connect to your soul self, what I like to call the higher self. and manage the power of you as one whole. You can even take that and bring together the life experiences from different lifetimes. So let's say your last lifetime. I'm going to say last significant lifetime. Because not all of them were as significant as the others. And some of them, you were here very briefly and you actually came not for your expansion, but as a favor to another soul. Others, you didn't work quite as hard. You decided you just wanted to experience what was here. But just ask for the last significant lifetime from your third chakra. Ask for what you learned in that lifetime, be you of the same gender or a different gender, that what you learned in that lifetime now come into you. Hold your hands there and allow the energy to come in. Yes, you can do it without your hands, but you're a physical being. Feel that. Put those hands there. You may have thoughts come into your head. You may not. You may have images. You may not. But asking. And ask your encodement technicians to please activate the energies, the knowings that you knew, what you learned, the wisdom that you gained. Now here's something fun. Ask in that same place through the third chakra, because we're talking about personal power here. Ask to be connected to a significant lifetime in your future. Remember, there is no time. They're all happening at the same time. Ask to be connected to that experience. Ask that wisdom, that knowledge, that learning be integrated into your field. Yes. Can you get a sense of how it is all coming together? Let's move to your heart. Open that funnel here into your heart. And let's work with those same two lifetimes that came up. First, the one from the past. That what you learned about loving another and loving yourself and loving spirit enter into your heart. And remember, it is this heart energy that will transform every other chakra, enliven it, expand it. What did you learn? What did you reinforce? What did you experience? And now ask about that future life. Yes. Yes. What I wanted you to experience tonight was to know that the energies from and by the way, you can do that with each chakra, but I want to go to this, that the energies that you experience are not simply a concept. Not a concept like this glass. It is a reality. This glass is a concept. It's a solid concept. what you have heard from others is true about the energies. You, however, are the representation of that truth by using those energies coming in. Your throat. Bring the energies into your throat. See, I changed my mind. Bring the energies into your throat. Hold those energies and ask the 1111 energies to come in. Why? To speak your truth, to stand in your truth, and to live in your truth. To be able to live who it is you are and the mission you had when you came here. And again, connect with the energy from that past life and the energy of that future life. Feel the movement in your throat chakra as you do this, as you set your intention. The energies are opening your energy field. They are activating encodements that have been laying dormant within you. They are raising your vibration, and they are providing a jump start for you so that you can take that energy and then continue on that path. What that means, though, dear ones, is you need to let go of the old. You need to let go of the old. If you know that you have not been eating appropriately for one to have a high vibration, it is time to let go of that. If you know you have not been thinking in a way that is of one of a high vibration, it is time to continue the thoughts. If you know you have not been managing your emotions, if you know you have not been loving yourself, it is time to do that. You are being given the energy, that spark, to propel you forward to do this. The energies that are coming in are concrete manifestations that you have the opportunity to accept. And because you are knowing about it consciously, you can use these energies in a conscious way. Use them to let go of and use them to accept and to ignite within you what it is you're going to do next. What are you going to do when you hang up or turn off your computer? What has changed? Now, I have one other thing that I would like to share with you. These energies are going to continue in an intensity. I want you to set aside the full moon, the next full moon. Consciously every day, gather in these energies. Ask it to fill and energize your first chakra, your second, your third, your fourth, your fifth, your sixth, your seventh, to come into your pranic tube and to change you into who it is you truly are. And over these next few days before the full moon, decide who it is you want to be. You want to be you, but how does that manifest? And on the full moon, have a ceremony. Write it out. And then burn it and let the smoke go up. light a candle and put the energy of it in there. It is like an offering. What religions have done for times, they've had offerings or sacrifices. What you are going to be sacrificing, which means letting go, is the old self who doesn't know who he or she truly is. And you're going to strip off the clothes of that old self and put on the new robe. Put on the new robe. Yes, portals are opening. You can choose to go through them or not. It is your choice. Energy is being given to you to transform yourself. You can choose to use it or not. That is your choice. It is here. It is here. My dear ones, you are getting closer and closer. Those of you who are listening and who are actively working on your spiritual growth and development and letting go of all that you no longer need and continuing to move forward and to grow and to expand. And yes, it will get more difficult within you with your emotions because it all has to be surfaced. That's what's happening on your planet now. Do it consciously so you can let go of it consciously and you can let go of it faster. And I challenge you to spend time in meditation or prayer daily because that helps activate the energies. You don't have to. It is not a requirement, but if you wish to move more quickly, yep, you have to. There are rules, there are guidelines, and it isn't that there are rules as in you have to do this or it's good or it's bad or not to do this. That's not what it is. The rule or the way that science works or nature works, you have some here that have been studying the way science works, is that in the third dimension, if she drops this, right, it will fall. And it will probably crash and break and she will get wet and it might even ruin her computer. That's just the way it works. So the way that your energy field works is for you to accept the energy. And one of the ways you do that is by meditation and prayer. And what's the difference between meditation and prayer? Meditation is the emptying of yourself and allowing that emptiness to find out that it isn't empty, and you can spend time touching God as you know God, love, and prayer, guided imagery, invocations, or what you may know as traditional prayer. Words, in other words. Meditation bringing the energy in and letting yourself go so that there is an emptiness within you. And yes, you will have the monkey mind and it will come, but you just generally let it go. Because when you reach that point, even for a moment, that you can then touch the God within, which is there, and open yourself to the wonder of who love is and who you are. So, my precious ones, I would suggest that when you hang up the phone or turn off your computer, that you spend moments funneling in love, and you don't have to do it like that. You could actually use a paper or a funnel. You can do this with your third eye. It'd be kind of hard to do this, would it not? Or to bring this into your crown and ask for this in the front and the back of your third eye, in the front and the back of your throat, in the front and the back of your heart. Ask for this to come in. Those are my words for you, dear ones. Blessings to you.